Hello, welcome back to my channel today. I'm excited, just as you're excited to learn something new. And I hope whatever that you've purposed for today is going as planned and as directed by God or your creator or whatever you believe in to go in life for you. So today our topic for discussion is basically about personal development and overcoming our worry. It is okay to understand that worry would come your way as an individual, growing up, understanding life, and things that come your way. But remember that when the worries come your way, they are simply probably to help you get out of situations that are supposed to get you better. So moving forward with this discussion, I will share a few pointers that would I'm hopeful that would help you and guide you in doing things the right way. So first of all, I would remind you to key in on your notepad the topic for discussion today, which is overcoming our worry. And the 10 major things that I'll share with you that are very soft yet important and would guide you in becoming the better person that you want to become. So even before you begin your journey into developing yourself, you obviously know that you have to be a strong believer. So I'm telling you today that believing is key in realizing that your worry can actually become something better for you. You have to share in kindness, because when you worry too much and you are kind, there are other things that come your way that, believe you me, you would be marveled at. Be clean as much as possible, both within and outside, in your mind, around your body, around everything that you do. Remember that it's important to be clean, because even cleanliness, we all know, is next to godliness. Because once you're clean, everything that comes your way is cleanliness, more like a magnetic force that comes in contact with positivity that should come your way. So I'll simply say, remain clean, both in mind and in your body and on your body. Remain the personality that is not selfish. Have a good disposition of life, of things that happen around you. Be obedient to the ideals and principles that you create yourself, or the things that you learn from people, because it's important. Once you're obedient, for example, I'm obedient to wanting to lose weight. So if I want to visit the gym, I visit the gym according to the time that even if things come my way that are not supposed to, I make sure to be obedient to the things that are the ideals or the principles that are put in line, to make sure that things are happening the right way I want them to happen. Be honest in all things that you do. That is the next one. And just like in my previous sessions with you, I always prompt you on the fact that it is key for you to be very truthful in everything that you do and stay loyal. Good health, they say, comes with success. Because once you're in good health and in good shape, believe you me, you do marvelous things, because nobody does so good in their sick bed. So remember to always stay very good with health. Let me move on to say it is important that as human as we are, and problems come our way, we sit with the problem, analyze it as we're supposed to, and get things done, or get the problem or worry off our sheet. So there are a few questions that I would entreat you to key down once you realize that there's a problem or something weighing you down in things that you're supposed to achieve, or decisions that are coming your way that you're not able to get them together. So get all the facts, weigh all the facts, and then come to a decision with the things that are supposed to help you overcome that worry. Once a decision is reached, remember that the act itself, which would help you to answer questions that would help you also overcome your worry, is important. So you have to key these few questions, just the 3 questions that I listed down, that you would have to answer, because once you answer them, or you're able to answer them, it would help you to overcome that worry or that problem that is in your way that you think cannot make you become progressive. So number 1, it says, what exactly is that problem that you're facing? Number 2 says, what are the causes of the problem? You see, most of the times we think that things that or worries that come our way are things that are supposed to get us broken and not get us to progress. But it's key for you to remember that the problems that come your way today are actually in there to help you realize something different that you did not know. So what are the causes of your problems? You key that one also down. And then what are the possible solutions that you can give to that problem? I'm not the one going to list these things for you because the worries come in different ways. Problems comes in different ways. I might have been facing my problem in another form. My form of worry could be different from yours, but it doesn't guarantee that my solution or how I went about it cannot help you. So it is important for you and I to realize that when you realize the problem or you identify the problem or the things you're facing, then you can say, okay, yes, I realize that I'm not growing well in this area. What is causing me not to be able to grow? And then what exactly are the possible solutions in helping me solve this worry or take this problem off my shoulder? So yes, before we can be able to overcome our worry, it is important for us to analyze the exact thing that is causing the problem. So you key these questions like I've listed. Number one is, what is the problem or the worry, whatever it is. What is causing these things that are scaring you, things that are worrying you, that is making you feel that life has nothing good to offer you? What is a possible solution that can come in to help solve that problem or keep that worry away from you? So once these things are listed, you would answer them and then use these answers to guide your path in overcoming the worry. Ask yourself a few other questions just to help also to overcome your worry. Ask yourself, what is the worst possible situation or thing that can sprout out of your worry or your problem? Prepare your mind mentally to accept the worst, because once you are prepared to accept, when it happens, it is easy to soak it in and then find solutions later. So ask yourself, what is the possible or the worst situation that can come out of this situation that you're in, or the worry or the problem that you're in? Prepare your mind for anything that can possibly happen out of it. The worst that can drain you, that can kill you, or whatever it is. Prepare your mind for it. Try to improve the situation that is bringing the worst fear. So for example, my worst thing that is happening to me right now, or the worry that is in my way right now, is actually not making me progress or making me look what I want to look like in future or whatever it is. But then I am doing nothing about it. I have realized that this is the situation. This is what I am going through. I'm doing zero thing about it, like nothing at all about it. It is wrong, because once you know, then you should make a move. So in making that move, put it in mind that you are actually trying to improve the situation at hand. Try to improve on the worst thing that you possibly could happen with any situation. And remind yourself, no matter what it is you are worrying about, no matter whatever, I don't know whatever your situation is. I'm not here to come and key in your situations or whatever it is. But remember that there's a very key or exorbitant price to pay in terms of worry when it comes to health. Because when you worry so much, it can worsen your health situation, or it can cause the situation in the health area to go that bizarre. So avoid worrying so much. It is important to me and to you yourself, your family, the people around you, to stop worrying and actually look for things that can help you progress. My next liner will tell you that you have to break away from the habit of worry. So to keep yourself away from worrying, sweetheart, learn to keep yourself busy. When there's a problem, that is number one. Keep yourself busy. Learn that it's a process. You don't have to just start today and then conclude, because it will take a while. Some people can do it immediately, but if you're not, just take your time. Take it a step at a time. Keep yourself busy, so to keep yourself away from the worry. It is true that when you keep yourself busy, you finish whatever it is, you go back to bed, and probably the worry will come to you. But when the mind is busy, concentrating on other important things, believe you me, when you go to bed, you would not even worry 1 minute about your worry. So number 2 says, do not feel so much about your problems. Because trust me, when you feel so much, what do you get? You end up worsening your health. If your health was probably within the percentages of 90% of good health, you might probably reduce it to somewhere 60 or 50 or 45. So it's important for you not to feel so much about your worry, but rather find solutions into making that worry into something very important. And use the law of averages to outlaw your worries. You know, sometimes you have to weigh them. The worries might be in there just to help you to become better off than you are. So weigh it. Know the worth of your worry. Check the weight it carries. If it's important, sometimes it's okay. Yeah, it's very okay to keep the worry in there, hanging in there. But it's also important not to make it so much of a big deal, because it is actually in there not to add anything so important, but only to help you guide, or to guide you to become something of better than what you are. And as I'm begging you on this one, please and please remember that worry is an inevitable thing that can come your way once you are a living being. So once you key it in your mind, your system, that worry is inevitable, it will come your way. When it comes, you are able to overcome them. So cooperate with the initial idea that worry is an inevitable thing. Decide just how you want things to come your way, how you want your worry to keep your anxiety high or low, whatever it is. It is important, because if you do not see it that way and it comes so high or so low, then we might have an emergency. Do not worry so much about the past. This is something I keep telling people that I counsel and people that come my way. The past is actually in there just to help you get a better future. If the past was good for your present, it would be here with you in your present. There's some past that, well, you cannot live past them because you see them every day with your life. But then if you think differently of the past that is not good and is causing you a worry, sweetheart, drop it. Do not worry so much about the past, because it has nothing good to offer you. What it had to offer, it offered in the past. So move on, progress. Have it in mind that it's important to stay positive and rule your life, because I cannot answer for your life, but only you can. So whatever time you're putting into your life, whatever thing you're putting into your life, you should remember that happiness is key, and having a sound mind is also important. So fill your mind with the thought of peace, courage, good health, hope, and prayer, because along all these lines, you have to know that things can work. So let's believing be the ultimate of all these things. So fill your mind with thoughts of peace, courage, good health, hope, prayer, and then climax it with belief. Never try to get even with your enemies, because, sweetheart, they are your enemies. There's nothing good they have to offer. Probably what they have to offer is only to help you get on the next level. So don't worry so much about them. Don't try to get so even with them. Don't even concentrate on them, because they have nothing good to offer you. And remember, ingratitude will come your way once you're a human being. So it is important to know that once it comes, you can overcome it, and that you have already embraced the fact that ingratitude can come your way. Count your blessings, and please stop counting the troubles, because the troubles have nothing to offer. It's actually in there for you to identify that there's a blessing out of your trouble. So do not sit and start keying down your troubles. The only time you should find yourself keying down your troubles is when you are identifying them and coming to solve them. Do not count them when you're expecting to grow. It doesn't work that way. Do not limit others when you want to do things, or people want to do things. Sweetheart, keep the encouragement going. The fact that your worry, your worry or your problem cost you so much pain or something, does not mean you should not encourage others. It is important for you to encourage others. Try as much not to look at the things that you've lost in the process of your worry, because once you leave, you can make it back. And remember to create happiness for others, even in your worry. Because when you worry so much and it affects your health, happiness cannot come your way. But when you are happy, even when there's a worry, it affects others. So everything that comes in contact with our life or things that happen to our lives have effects on others. So remember that as you're worrying, as you're facing your problems or whatsoever, even when people are not facing it with you, they see it and they can tell that it's actually a problem. So remember to always stay positive, stay healthy, feel happy within, and have peace of mind. Remember just these few things, and you will be able to overcome some of the very little things that you thought had control over your progress. This other liner is saying that there are so many ways to face worry, but remember the key thing is to grow out of your worry. So it is important to remember, and yeah, people would criticize you. Remember that unjust criticism is often a disguised compliment, because when people are saying things to you or criticizing you to get better or make things work for you, it is important for you to realize that in that criticism, there's something key that is either going to make you better or help you become that person that you want. So accept criticisms. Do your very best that you can in everything, even in trying to identify your worry, overcoming it, and whatsoever. Analyze your own mistakes and criticize yourself. Yes, today I didn't do well. There are days that you realize that the things that you purpose to do didn't go well. Yes, it is okay. Tell yourself it's okay. I realized that I didn't do this well today or yesterday or a week ago. I couldn't do this. And then get it structured well. Get it going in a positive way, because once you realize your mistakes and you criticize yourself properly, you are sure to say that you are progressing, because when you are embracing what people are telling you to change or the criticism that are coming your way, you're doing your best to get out of those situations that the people are talking about, be it positive or negative. And you are telling your own self, yes, I made some mistakes and it's okay that I made those mistakes, so I want to get out of them. I want to get better. So I realize these things are my errors and I'm working on them. It is also important for you and I to realize, because I'm saying I because I also need these things. I get back to my sheet all the time and I realize that, oh, I said these few things some other time ago. During my research, I realized that I was supposed to do A, B, C, D, and I couldn't do them. So it is very important that as I'm going along the line of growth in life, I have to relax with every little thing that I do. So please learn to relax at your workplace, at anything that you're doing, even in sleep. Some people worry so bad and take it to sleep that you realize that they're facing so many breaks in their sleep, and it's worrying them because you're worried about your past. It's causing you some nightmares. Yes, truthfully, the things we process in our mind have a lot to do with our souls or our spirits when we are way far away. So it is important to feed your body with the right things so that it can reproduce the right things that you expect of life. And trust me, once all these things are applied to your life, things will get better. And you would realize that you're actually getting somewhere. So when all the worries are done, all the things you have listed down and you've seen that is causing you big fear, causing you so much problems, worries, are listed down. Remember, the solutions have to follow in sequence. Sometimes it's okay because it doesn't follow in sequence, or the way you listed them down to go about it is not how it's going. Sweetheart, clear your table. Take off all the papers, the things that are causing you the drama, the problems, the worry, and look at the very important ones that can progressively affect your life. Because there are some worries that, sweetheart, it is so not important to think about. There are things that are not so necessary for you to concentrate on. Drop those things, take them off your sheet, and put things in order. Because it's important to know that life has problems and worries, but it's also important to key it in your system that they can always be overcome. So just live your life, be positive, be innovative, think positive, do things right, love more, and appreciate yourself. I love you, and do check on me once again next week at the same hour as we discuss another topic. Thank you for joining me today, and God bless you. Stay tuned once again.